This is James with eMline, man. Shout out MyhellofalifeTV.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy, Yo, and it's MyhellofalifeTV. And tonight I got my dog with me, James. What up, James? eMline, what's up?
What's up, man? What's good?
Hey, man, I'm just happy you can make it out. Come holler at me, bruh. You know, we done this before, but you done stepped it up a whole lot since the last interview, bruh. How you feeling, man? The love you get in the city is there, bruh.
Yeah, it's there. It's definitely there. I mean, it's a blessing, man, to be totally honest. I be working real hard, and I'm happy that like people actually appreciating like some of the pieces that I'm creating and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So, I mean, the feeling is like super grateful, super humble. Like, you know what I'm saying? And real talk, when you just like see people actually want something that you created, like it's a totally different feeling. Like, you know what I mean? So it's super good.
Man, that's what's up, dog. Like, you know, me and you, we text back and forth sometimes, and I just know that about you. You definitely are humble. And I'm just happy for you. I just want to say that right quick. I wish you the best with this, man. Because, look, I be out all the time, man, and, like, your gear is everywhere, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I just, like you say, man, gotta feel great to just walk into a place and see all your homies. And some people you may not know, but they supporting you. Right, that's love. So, they got a lot of different clothes lines and things like that coming out the city. But you right there at the top with all of it. Do you ever feel like it's like friendly competition or anything amongst each other, or do you just feel like, hey, as a group collective, we good as peers?
Right. Nah, I don't. Honestly, to be totally honest, people like ask this question a lot. I don't think it's like competition. I think everybody just like motivating each other and the reason why it's not competition because everybody is in different lanes. Even though we all creating like fashion brands and people into fashion, everybody in different lanes. You know what I'm saying? So like when you have a brand, and I don't know if like other designers know this, like you gotta pick a lane.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's you got brands that's like super cheap, maybe like a Forever 21 type deal.
Right.
You got brands that's more on like a Urban Outfitters type level, maybe like Urban Outfitters PacSun. You have real urban wear type brands where you get from places like Nuvo. Then you got, which is the new lane, which is basically like luxury streetwear.
Right.
And then you had the like designer and high end. You know what I'm saying? So when you got a brand, you just kind of pick your lane. And I think the people in New Orleans, like we really got, some of us are like in different lanes. So it's not about competition, like, you know what I mean? And it's only helping each other. So if one of these brands from New Orleans like grow, that's gonna bring viewers to New Orleans if that brand does it in the right way. You know what I'm saying? So, and most of the people that got brands, we like super cool. So if we run into each other, we might exchange some words to the point of, you know what I mean, with, man, you doing good, or what I think you should do, with some ideas or something like that. You know what I mean? So it's definitely not like competition. You know what I mean? There's a lot of money out here to be made, and it's enough for everybody, really. So I don't, me personally, I don't know how everybody else view it, but I don't look at it like, oh, this is my competition or somebody like that. It's my competition. You know what I'm saying? I focus on my brand. They focus on their brand. Hopefully they know where they want their brand to go, because I know where I want mine to go. I know what I want to reach, so it's not really competition at the end of the day. I think competition is more so people that's in your lane of a brand. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So like for example, Louis Vuitton and Givenchy, they in the same lane.
Right.
Or may I say like a Louis Vuitton and the Fendi is in the same lane. So they would be competitors. Right. Because they're approaching the same demographic, the same audience of people. When you get a brand that's like say like a Tacma and a Rock Nation, Plains, they're in the same lane. They're like competitors. Right. You know what I mean? So when you get these brands that's in the same stores, that's the competitors. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I think my brand differ a little bit from some of the brands that's down here. So, like I said, I don't think we is really not like a friendly competition. I think we more so just motivating each other, because if either one of us have like a dope idea that we came up with, I probably motivated them or they motivated me to do something of that caliber, whatever it is, if it's a design, a pop-up, building an installation, just depends. So I think it's more so motivation at this point.
Right. So you mentioned some of the high-end brands, and right now, you know, all over social media, people talking to boycott with Gucci. Right. What do you feel about that?
My take on it, I don't like it. I think that part of it's done purposely. You know what I'm saying? From my perspective, because like when I design something, I got maybe about 5, 6, 7 people. Just depending on how I'm feeling that day. Sometimes I don't send nothing to nobody. So I might send stuff to my friends, man, what y'all think about this? I might design 3 things, different colorways. Man, y'all pick one or something like that. And my stuff go through 6, 7 different people that got different mind frames. So I know these brands is going through
somebody.
Yeah, somebody that got serious fashion sense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's no way possible that's supposed to get all the way down to, okay, we releasing this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And just think that it's kind of like purposely done in a sense, because it's not, it continues to happen. It's not like, okay, when something happens, like people don't say nothing about it.
Right.
When something happens, something is said about it, and it happens again and again and again.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I just don't think that that's not showing appreciation to your consumers.
Right.
I mean, as a race, like we basically like the #1 consumers.
Right.
Because we come from no generational wealth, like pretty much. You know what I'm saying? All the high-end designers, they are like, none of them black. You know what I mean? You got the new wave of fashion, luxury streetwear. You got the Off-Whites, the Field Guys and stuff like that.
Right.
Like, they black.
Yeah.
But the old wave, the brands that's been around for
Gucci,
50
Louis,
years,
Prada,
not black. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and now it's crazy because they're making the pieces and designs to cater to our culture. Like,
right.
You know what I mean? Because we the ones with the style. We the ones that's gonna make it look.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I mean? When you get those entertainers, they the ones that's gonna make thousands and thousands of kids want to wear one same sweater. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And it's kind of crazy to me how you see like as compared to back in the 90s and all that, we was watching hip hop. It's crazy now to see the hip hop, the black actors, all that. They front row at the fashion shows. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. To see like real quote unquote street niggas sitting there with all that fashion runways and shit. Yeah,
that's dope though.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy because in the 90s, in the early 90s and early 2000s, all the entertainers was wearing black brands.
Right.
Pay attention to it.
Right.
You had the Rockawells, the Sean Johns, Vocal.
Right.
Just pay attention to
that's
like
deep,
if
man.
you look
Put
back,
me on some shit, right?
All the hip hop, all these entertainers was wearing black brands in the 90s and the early 2000s.
Right.
It wasn't that much. I mean, you had people buying Gucci and stuff here and there, but it wasn't like that because they came from after the Dapper Dan era.
Right.
They took Dapper Dan was taking the high-end fashion and designing it for black people.
Right.
You know what I mean? To our liking.
Right.
They sued Dapper Dan, put him out of business, and stopped making it for anything for black people. Like Gucci logos wasn't only thing was the Gucci print, but other than that, it wasn't no big old Gucci logos and wasn't none of that. You couldn't even really walk in the Gucci store and find something that was like, man, I could play this on the corner, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not in the 90s, not early 2000s either. So 90s, early 2000s, it was nothing but black brands.
Right.
Black brands was really like making real money, but we are a trend. So all of those black brands from then are all gone.
Right.
Except for Sean John.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, you go
and
and
it's because
pumps
that,
those
I don't know if it's because those brands couldn't redesign and keep reinventing themselves. I don't know if it was that. You know what I mean? But I don't know, bro. I think it's just kind of like, I don't think that those brands were, their focal point was clothes. It was about whatever they was repping, their hip hop labels. And like I said, it's Rockaware, which was
the
Rockefeller.
Yeah.
You got Vocal, which was Nelly.
Right.
You got G Unit, which was 50. Sean John, which was really like Bad Boy. You know what I mean? So it was brands like that, bro, and it's way more than that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they had a documentary that I watched called Fresh Dressed, and it show you all of the brands that's gone, like buku brands gone. You know what I mean? You had like Academics, Mecca,
Pelly,
Curl Kanai, Fubu. A lot of those are black brands, bro. It's crazy.
Right.
But it was so tied to hip hop. It was so tied to a person or a label.
Right.
So like 50 Cent, if 50 Cent's brand is only as hot as he is, like, you know what I'm saying? So if he goes out of being hot and does something that his rap career is not as popular, nobody not gonna wear it. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
So all of those brands were tied to something. After Rockefeller split, no more Rockaware.
Right.
Nelly died down, no more Vocal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's different now, but they had a lot of black brands in the 90s and 2000s.
All right, man. So we got Mardi Gras quickly approaching, and this is an important time here in New Orleans. As a New Orleans designer, can you just talk to, why it's something you feel you have to do a Mardi Gras collection?
I mean, that's the whole culture. It's the biggest. It wouldn't even be right if I didn't. That's the biggest party ever in the world.
Right.
On one day.
Right.
Like Mardi Gras is the biggest celebration ever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got thousands and thousands and thousands of people celebrating on one day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if I didn't do it, it wouldn't even be right. You know what I'm saying? Now, like I'm not designing Mardi Gras t-shirt just to make a few dollars or feel like I'm just selling whatever. Now I'm still trying to design with a purpose. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm designing for our culture.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of brands that design for their culture. We might not know it. And you don't have to, like, when you design it for your culture, you don't have to, like, give it blatantly, like, you know what I mean? You in order for people that's not from your culture to wear it, you gotta tweak it and make it more broad, but the core meaning is my culture.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? So like that's what I wanted to get with the t-shirts that I got coming for this Mardi Gras. That's what I wanted to do. Design a more broader t-shirt, and also design a Mardi Gras t-shirt that you could also wear year round.
Right.
I
That's
feel
dope.
like I captured that. I really feel like I captured that. But we'll see how people react to it.
I got a feeling they gonna like it.
Yeah, I hope so, man. I think it's super dope. So my new Mardi Gras tee, the concept come from the old school rap tees.
Okay.
So I think people gonna like it. It's just we gotta see.
Well, I love how your slogan for the city, man. It definitely shows throughout your pieces.
Right.
Can you talk a little bit? I know you just were talking about Mardi Gras line. Can you just give us a little insight into how long did that process take you and what you was thinking while designing this Mardi Gras line?
To be honest, it took me maybe about 3 months because I had other stuff that I designed too. So overall I probably designed 10 Mardi Gras t-shirts.
Right.
I designed something in the beginning, and now I just keep going and until I feel like I got that one. You You know what I mean? And that's basically what it's about. I just keep designing until I feel like I got that one. So if I would have feel like I got that one on the first try, that would have been it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it depends on my vibe. Some days, I just get in my zone and I go all the way and I don't go to sleep until I finish something.
Right.
Some days you get it, you kind of exhausted. But I think my vibe go off of like music too. So if I got the right music playing and I'm on my time.
Now, well, tell us right quick, man, what type of music was putting you on that mind frame?
Man, around the time for that tea or just period?
Around the time for that tea.
Probably Lil Baby. I don't know if Meek had dropped yet.
Right,
well, in that process, yeah, it was. I think it was Lil Baby or Meek. I got my partner AK.
Yeah, shout out AK.
I got my partner DH. I be having different stuff in
Shout out
rotation.
DH.
I listen to different stuff.
Right.
Nino Calvin.
Yeah.
Who else I listen to? Travis Scott for sure.
Yeah. Man, how you feel about people trying to hate on Travis? Rich. Oh yeah, I like Roddy Rich. I'm sorry for cutting you off. Man, I definitely rock with Roddy Rich. But how you feel about people hating on Travis Scott? Like, man, he shouldn't have went to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? His performance. Some people said the performance wasn't all that good. What you think?
Man, honestly, it's to each his own, bro.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, if I was in that position, I probably wouldn't have, but, you know what I mean? He got a family to feed, so I don't really know. But
right.
You kind of can't say nothing about it because black people still playing in the NFL.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We still supporting the NFL,
yeah.
like, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, had we boycotted the NFL totally, no black, you know what I mean? So, if he got a family to feed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That probably was a dream of his. Like, you know what I'm saying? So no matter the circumstances, I don't feel like he jeopardized anything.
Right. Well, look, while I got you here, man, last year you did the eMline weekend. You know what I'm saying? We did the first interview was before that weekend took place. So now I got you here, man. I want to talk just why was that important for you to put on the eMline weekend? How was the experience, and what can we look forward to for this year?
It was super important for me to do that. I wanted to like structure a vibe around my brand. You know what I'm saying? So it's not always just about the clothes. You know what I'm saying? And that weekend is also something I feel like I could give to like the people that support the brand. You know what I mean? Just having fun. Last year I had it on my birthday weekend, so that's part of it. I don't know, I just think as a whole, we need more stuff where people are really like in tune to and appreciate. You know what I mean? So hopefully my goal is to one day have people like flying in just for that weekend.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Feel that.
I don't know, bro. It's the way it turned out last year. It was like I was super grateful for it. It was dope. This year is gonna be better. Last year I had a basketball game. And we had like half the gym packed, people standing around the court.
Right.
And they had it at the other side of the bleachers, they didn't have it out. So this year we trying to pack the whole thing.
Yeah. Right.
And I mean, of course, I'm gonna do different events. Want to do a pop-up this year. I didn't do no pop-up last year.
Right.
Have the after party to the basketball game. And that Sunday, I'm in between a mix of a barbecue and a day party.
Either one, I'm coming through that thing.
Yeah, I want to do a barbecue a day. Because honestly, bro, I really want that to be like a give back weekend.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's hard to, right now, I just got to plan it out. You know what I'm saying? So this year I'm trying my best to bring down like an artist.
Right.
Have people in tune throughout the weekend, social media celebrities, comedians,
right.
Popular people in the city. So from what it was last year, it's gonna be twice as better this year.
Man, I'm looking forward to it, dog. And look, I want to ask you, bro, because I know you personally, man. How many fish plates you eat a week?
Yeah, probably about 3. That shit fire.
Yeah.
I do live. I don't know what he do to the fish. Listen, bug culture got the best fish in New Orleans. That's probably the best fish in the world. Real talk. I mean, because we got the best food. We got the best food in the world.
Right.
In New Orleans.
Yeah.
And so if he got the best fish in New Orleans, and I'm not just saying that because I know this dude, it's logical thinking. Like, if we got the best food in the world in New Orleans,
Yeah.
and he has the best fish in New Orleans, I mean, he has the best fish in the world.
Shout out Chef Dooley.
Yeah, no exaggeration.
Right.
Real talk. I don't think it's nobody that came to bug culture, ate the fish and didn't like it.
Right.
Nobody.
Right.
He been selling fish since the beginning. He's still selling it. Like,
Facts.
fire.
Hey man, so look, I know you got a flight to catch. You heard me going to LA. I'm gonna let you get out of here. One more thing, just let the people know how they can stay in touch with your brand, where they can find it. If they not know where to get this eMline, let them know.
All right, man. You can follow me on Instagram. My personal Instagram is eMline James, eMline James, and the Instagram for the brand is the eMline, the 3_ eMline. Hit me up, DM me. I reply to all my DMs.
Yeah.
Email, I reply to emails. Text messages, you can text. It's hooked up to where you can text my phone off for the Instagram. So I ain't hard to get in touch with. A lot of people say, well, not a lot of people. People have said this, I don't answer, whatever. Nah, I'm answering every DM I can.
Man, they just playing bullshit games, so, bro.
eMline, man, it's I don't know, bro, I just want to say this. People right now, they don't see my vision. You know what I'm saying? I only think they see what I'm putting out at the moment. You know what I'm saying? So I think my vision is way, 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 way bigger than what people see right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's just gonna take me a little time for people to actually like understand it and see it. And I can't just give it to you right now.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because somebody might take it in. But my vision is way bigger than this. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get to the females and all of that. So it's just a little time frame, and I think this is me, this is success, and my bridge is a budget. You know what I'm saying? So I'm working on that. Once I get that right budget, then I can actually like show my true vision.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
hey, well, I'm a huge fan. You know what I'm saying? Glad to be here. One of the day one supporters, and I'm gonna definitely be watching.
It, bro.
And shit, I mean, I rock with you. I'm in here eating the fish plates too. You know what I'm saying? I see you every other night. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's all love, man. Appreciate you coming out, dog.
Oh, definitely, bro. Always.
All right, we out.